Here goes nothing. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for Spoken to Heard open mic here at Kick Butt Coffee in Austin, Texas? I'm Ernie B, and here's your host, Hot Tamale, and the lovely Lost in Thought.
Look at Lost in Thought. He's a gorgeous bitch. Look at him, love him, bathe in his awkwardness like it's Axe cologne. Because that's about how it smells. What's happening, Kickball? You're about to witness the best open mic in the ATX. Spoken and Heard live every Sunday night at Kick Butt Coffee, Music, and Booze. That's right. This is not your average, ordinary coffee shop. We do have a full bar. And behind the bar tonight, we have the goddess Alyssa and the Viking Danimal.
Fresh from Wisconsin.
Fresh from Cheeseland. Yeah. Who will keep you fed, caffeinated, and
buzz.
But nothing shows your undying love and affection to your bartenders like what? Tips. Tip your bartenders, and they will feel your undying love and affection.
Feel the love.
They're gonna see that cash at the end of when you close out your check. They're gonna see the cash that you put in their tip jar, and they will feel your undying love and affection. Trust me, you want them to feel it, don't you?
Because there ain't no mountain higher.
Oh, jeez.
I thought it was hitting him on high enough.
He's paraphrasing. Okay, and the drink specials tonight are mixed wells, $4.25. Get your antioxidants and your booze at the same time.
Lo mismo tiempo.
What?
And yes, I left. Oh, I just saw myself on the camera. Yes, I left this up here. If you want to give me a 10, I would give you my love and affection as well. Aww. Just to let you know that.
Oh, damn, I didn't hook up my drums.
We all want Hot Tamale's love.
Yes, you do. And just to let you know, there are also some specialty drinks named after your intrepid host. Lost in Thought has the Lost in Thought Brain Blender, 4 liqueurs. One sip of that, you'll start acting like him. Ernie B has the Ernie B Power Up Shot. He says it kind of tastes like a candy bar, but it's basically caffeine and a little bit of liquor. If you need get up and go, that will give it to you. And
Go up and get.
Okay. And I have the Hot Tamale Hot Cocoa, which I've also been informed you can drink it iced. It's a spin on Mexican hot chocolate, thank you, Ernie B. But instead of cinnamon, it's Fireball. Taste at your own risk. Oh, and just to let you know, for those of you that already think Ernie B is the perfect man, he has proved it.
What did I do?
What don't you do, Ernie?
Okay.
Oh, God.
I told him that I was going to bring it out during Spoken and Heard. Okay. You know how I've told you that me and Ernie B... Tom, wake up.
You're the one that's usually encouraging
his eyes were closed. He's not being very encouraging.
He listens like that. I've seen him do that a lot.
Cool.
He'll close his eyes and just absorb it. You know?
Okay, you know how I told you that me and Ernie B, we kind of sing once a week. You know, that's how we spend our off time. Well, I was singing some mariachi songs last night, and Ernie B threw the perfect grito that I have ever heard in my entire life.
What's a grito?
Okay. Does anybody... I don't want to do it up here because I'll see... I got some people that go like that. So it's basically, you know, when you hear mariachis and you hear someone go...
I know what you mean. Yeah.
Something like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Ernie did that so perfectly, I literally stopped singing. Yeah.
Where did Ernie?
Yeah. I was like, what the fuck was that?
Where is Ernie? There he is.
It was so good. I was like, okay, Ernie, I was like, you are almost the perfect man, but now you are. Aww. He is now the perfect 100%. Take a picture of him, ladies, because he's mine, just to let you know. All right, and what do I need to do next after I finish gushing over Ernie B? Oh, yeah.
That's kind of... I don't like it when people do that in public.
What? Gush over
What? What, gush over Ernie B?
Gush over each other in front of other people.
Oh, and you can also gush over Ernie B
like
by way of PayPal or Venmo.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah, he'll take that gushing.
Yeah.
He'll take that gushing. If you're like, wow, Ernie B, you did so good. Well, I sounded so great. There's his Venmo and his PayPal codes right there on the back of his monitor.
As a kid, I did like the Candy Gushers.
The what?
Okay, open mic pointers. I had to kind of like isolate myself for that. 5 minutes. Oh, where are we at? Sorry about that.
I think
92.
Ernie.
There's always 92 people on the list.
No, it's 75.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, you know what? I think we might be at a one song just right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
5 minutes or one song so we can get everybody on stage. Okay, once you come up on stage and say, "Hi, I'm Bob. Your time has started." Just to let you know.
Sorry, Bob.
Sorry, Bob.
What about Bob?
Okay.
And musicians, please be in tune before you get on stage.
In tune and ready to go because we are live. Support your open mic and buy something from the bar.
Buy.
Yes, cold water is delicious, as Spooky is showing us right there. But
Case
there
in
are
point.
also, yes, he did buy something. He bought something earlier. But there are delicious beverages and foods to eat and drink. If you turn around, you see those gigantic muffins in the case. They are delicious.
And giant cookies.
And giant cookies, too.
cake.
Gigante.
Okay, can you cuss, Lawson Thought?
Fuck, Hot Tamale. I don't fucking know. God damn it.
That's a yes.
Ernie, why are you fucking doing that?
Because I can.
It's like I once told my kids when they found a book of my poetry. I said, sometimes there are no other words. Okay. Be considerate and quiet while other performers are on stage, but as Lost in Thought says,
We love audience participation, even during a piece. But look around you and read the room.
read the room. And one thing we also like to say, this is kind of one of our newer tips, no heckling. Because a lot of people, they'll perform elsewhere, and right now they're trying to kind of like come up here and put together their set, time it, whatever. No heckling, it ruins the flow.
Unless they make you part of the set.
Well, then that's something completely different.
We haven't really it hasn't really been an issue, but it's happened in the past. Yeah, so
It really has. Okay, while you are up on stage, pimp your product. If you are on SoundCloud, let us know. If you're performing downtown at the Paramount, let us know. This is your time to promote yourself. Music, like Ernie B said, musicians come up on the stage tuned and ready to go. Performers. Thank you. I love that. That was really cool. You will get a flashing light at the 5-minute mark. That doesn't mean that you don't have to just take off right there. It means wrap it up. Okay. I think I got everything.
watch. It's gonna be an accidental zoom on your laying on that TV over here. Watch any second now, because I hit the wrong button and
What'd you zoom in on?
oh, there goes. Oops.
It was so close you saw his nostril hair.
But except there
Ew.
wasn't ketchup coming out of it.
Yeah, well, that wasn't intentional.
Oh,
I hit the wrong
did you
button.
just say ketchup?
What?
In reference to another worldly event today.
Oh. Pfft. Oh, you mean the publicity? No, I'm not going to say it. All right, so take it away.
Well, actually, wasn't there other pointer like people can't just come up on stage while we're up here?
Oh, yeah. Thanks to some performers. I'm not going to mention names. But do not come up on stage until your name has been called.
I mean, if you're setting up, that's a whole different
Yeah,
matter.
I mean, if you're back behind me plugging in right now, that's cool. But if you come up behind one of us or another performer and go like this, yeah, that has happened. Yeah, don't do that. It'll kind of throw off the flow, like we
Like, see
said
how there's a
before.
couple of guitars and amps up on. They're ready to go, so that's fine because they did that before the show.
Yeah, you don't want to come plug in and start tuning right before your set. All right, Lost of Thought, take it away.
Yes. Let's start off with Mr. Tie-Dye himself. The
Tie-Dye,
live wire from
Technicolor.
Aussie. Let's hear it for Tom Moon and anyone else who's coming up on this stage.
What you need to know is the audience is outdated, it's antiquated, there's no point in having an audience anymore, you're all participants. Did you hear that? He said we're all participants. What does that mean? It means that you need to plug in, get up here, we've got more room on stage for more than just one monomaniac voice. What it means is, in every desert, there may be poisons, but there's also homeopathic antidotes. This is your homeopathy this evening. This is your antidote to ennui, to cynicism, to depression, to all those things that will lurk outside that prosaic door. All you have to do is step up here now and let your little angels sing to this. Whatever your idea of paradise is, it's here and now, and it will not last long. It's temporary, like Achilles. It will not last. It's an independent republic of the future, and here we are all heartbeats together. We may not know each other, may never know each other in the biblical sense, but for this short time, 3-hour haiku, we're actually able to share. And the best way is you just pick a random person behind you, just anyone at all, and just have them play whatever they like. You see, it's a collaboration. It's a creative collaboration. It's not an I am, it is a we. It's not sort of like, look at me, it's sort of like, look at us. And if you have a space in your heart to come up with this mic now, then I'm happy to listen to you. If you have something to say and tell us why you came today, because all of us came for different reasons and all of us are here for different seasons. It may be hot as summer outside, but Hurricane Beryl has lowered the temperature somewhat. Unless you're in Houston, which is a swimming pool, still all the power's down. Now the power is in your voice. The power is in your choice. The power is in your songs, in the way you dance with the universe, play with the world. Homo ludens. You are the people who make this possible. Now, of course, this has never happened before like it is you're hearing now. This oral landscape may be transferred to YouTube and all the other places like that, but you're in the live field of it happening in this moment now. You're actually experiencing your reflected vibrations out here right now. So all we do is ask that you actually come alive. Not just sit there staring. We're not televisions. We're live, as you can see. These things are really happening. It's shocking, but true. Many a person has stepped up to this mic and been transformed. They went away different to when they came in tonight. They went away with a different sense of humor, with a different perspective. And it can happen to you. All you have to do is leave your seat right now, come up and take this mic. Come on now. Who's the brave one? Who dare say something as to why you bothered to come here on a Sunday night? Why you actually are living?
Living? Why not live?
Yeah. Well,
What else are you going to do? Don't die.
yeah. If anything justifies life, it's life itself. Love and art and people fade oblivious. Depths of words conceal no hidden meaning than core forwards, hollow and obvious, colored by moods, lost in logic, science. We kill closed categories before we know it all. Why are we so imprisoned? Why are we so imprisoned? If images collide, knock against your walled life. If wings are clipped without your knowing. If reason fails for want of words, there seems no cure. Find what you know, return to it. More seems lost than is preserved. In your own rhythms, hold tight to those with whom you share your hopes. Because a poem is just a small bird, delicate as a colored second. Flies like a kite, lives in your shadow skin. Dies when the light of day, sun, or words to cast upon its melted meaning. We are, despite all, still alive. There'll be no character assassinations. There'll be no guns in the hand. Your words are your personality defense kit tonight. Your songs will be your defense. You'll be able to gather safely in this space for the next 3 hours. And those 3 hours are going to transform you. You ain't going to be the same when you walk out that room. And you know quite well how you can try and explain it to others. Look, I was at this place called Kick Butt. And they invited us all up. But we sat there in our chairs because we decided to passively consume. What a waste. You know the future's tapping at your door. You know the eternal invitation, the invocation, the initiation actually calls on everyone in this room. So you heard it. You're invited. You didn't come. Don't worry. The night goes on with or without us. The vibrations continue on. Long live freedom of speech. Long live freedom of expression. For all the UT students who are persecuted and lose their jobs. For all the people in Gaza losing their lives. For all the people in Ukraine losing their lives. I call to the Ukrainian poets, the Russian poets, the Israeli poets, the Palestinian poets. Stand and deliver your dreams and visions for a better world. You don't need weapons. These are the only arms you need. But they're employing you now to be fully here. Will you be? Or will you wait for someone else? There's no one else as brave as you. There's no one else who will do it for you. There's no one else coming to save you. This is your night. This is your life. Welcome to your specific and unique, only ever on, spoken and heard.
That was my bad.
All right, get up for Tom Moonbird and the Airport Boulevard Experience!
Or else.
And remember what I once said, it's like once you've joined the band, you are forever a part of the Airport Boulevard Experience. And it's making band reunions kind of fantastic.
It's got to be like 700 or 800 people in the band by now.
I know. Could
That's a lot
anybody
of that's a lot of liner notes.
recommend a caterer or something?
Can you mention that band reunion?
700 cans of Vienna sausages or something? I don't know. I'm just guessing. All right, don't forget about the drink specials. Mixed Wells, $4.25. Get your antioxidants and your booze at the same time. If you're going, Hot Tamale, I'm not much of a drinker. Well, guess what? There's actually coffee and tea drinks. Go over there and say, and if they say, hey, what can I get you? Say, what do you got? What way of tea? They've got jasmine tea, green tea, chamomile tea, chai tea. Go over there and find a taste bud explosion.
Okay, Lane. See how Hot Tamales mic looks, and see how yours looks. You pointed it up into the sky, and then you walk away, and then somebody that's inexperienced with a microphone walks up to
I'm
it, and,
lost in
and it's
thought.
pointing straight in the air. Point it
Hi,
at
I'm
you.
lost in thought. Listen to my nose.
Or at least when you walk away, do that. So it's
Like
pointing,
this, look. It's called good mic hygiene.
No, mic etiquette.
That too.
Apparently, these people love
This
me.
is hygiene.
I was like, apparently, these people love me.
Yeah, but see, you can point it up a little bit for you since you're taller. But like I'm saying, don't leave it pointing straight in the air when you walk away.
He's like, coming up next, here comes Joe Schmo.
And yeah, you know who does that too? DJ Rockman, because he's tall, so he does that to all the mics.
He's like 6'9",
Yeah,
okay?
like-
He's got an excuse.
6'5", and I get after him about that. He's like, "Come on, man!" He's like, "I'm sorry, it's a habit."
All right, lots of thought. Take it away. Who is next?
Coming up next,
Yes.
you know her, you love her. Let's hear it for JoJo.
Woo! I want to be like JoJo when I grow up. I'll wait.
Thank you. I love you so much. What are you going to sing for us? Trying to get her to sing because she sings fantastic.
I'm packing peanuts right now. I want to get all y'all on stage.
I have three. First one is called Rolling Away. This is when we were deciding to make a move across the world. Hard times came easy come easy in the West, where mercies were meager and charities waxed cold. Even in that, we tried to carry on until deterioration mocked us and ketchup evaded our grasp. So in a dark moon, we pulled away, attempting to curry our pride further on down the road. How did I bear up? I didn't. I went crazier. Okay. Autumn's lover. 3 times she asked to enter. 3 times I bet her no. She didn't have a cover or shield against the snow, and I remember autumn. Unshamed, I let her stay and took her as a lover until she went away. Went away. The folded sack. If you are free of complaints and think me not completely foolish, come with me then, as spring seems to be holding to her promise of fair face. Paths are tamped smooth, edged in chocolate milk and mint and gailies all the way down to the stream in its wandering way. We will take tea and biscuits by the Thistle's way, then respite along the willow's mark, near the common where the heather makes her bed. I'm not a person of platitude and hold myself to agenda that could possibly affect your future. Your mother always thought well of me, and the vicar's words attend to my stead. However, should you find offense to such blatant confession, I shall not fault you. I will fold my sack, return to the spring's fair face, and to the path and pentangle of chocolate mint and gailies. Follow the stream and its wandering way. I will take tea and biscuits by the Thistle's way, and then respite along the willow's mark. However, I shan't ever and again never return to the common where the red moon sleeps and the heather makes her bed. Well, okay. Aboard the Gypsy Moth. It has been 6 months since I have seen those hallowed halls, and the volumes are my fellows, yet I have seen the sea and Rachel of uncommon eyes. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
All right, give it up for JoJo. Lost in thought. Come over here, man. What is your favorite food to order from the bar?
So first is definitely barbecue chicken pizza. Ooh. But a classic favorite of mine is just the pepperoni pizza.
Oh yeah, you can't go wrong with classic pepperoni.
No, not at all.
You know what my total food fetish is this week, and it's totally like given me all the serotonin.
Sloshing?
No, Caesar salad.
I love Caesar salad.
Good with the Old Bay hot sauce.
With the what?
Old Bay hot sauce?
Caesar salad with Old Bay?
No, I'm talking about the pizza.
Oh, I was about to go. I'll try it. Salad and hot sauce. My butt might go wee, but let's give it a shot. I like trying different flavors.
Okay, and on that note,
Hey, I said wee. I did not
Well,
make
okay, you
any
don't-
other sound effects.
just leave that alone.
Okay, thankful for that. Okay, and don't forget about the drink specials. Mixed Wells, $4.25. Lost of Thought. Who's coming up next?
So, coming up next, let's see her travel up on stage. Let's hear it for Red Traveler.
Don't you just love that segue?
You know, I was going to say, you guys should stay on stage until the performer gets up. That way you don't bottleneck, and then you can walk off the stage. And that way I don't have an empty stage to, for the shot, for the video.
I would say mind your business, but you're going to turn off my mic.
Yeah, I would. Just a suggestion.
Hey, everybody. How you doing? Oh, good. Red Traveler, also known as Christina Culverhouse. I am going to read some poetry and play some Native American flute. But first, I wanted to also say that I am an artist, and I make jewelry. And I have some of my jewelry here with me, if you want to look at it. My website is ChristinaCulverhouse.com. And I have an art exhibit up right now at Starseeds, well, now Stars Cafe, on 31st and I-35. And we're going to have a little gathering there on the 21st, I believe, at 10:30. So come join us for poetry and camaraderie and all that jazz.
Isn't that restaurant?
Yes. Yes.
Well, yeah, no, we used to go there. Like after shows and stuff. It was awesome.
Yeah, but they revamped the menu.
Well, maybe this will put you in a better mood. All right. I didn't title it, or did I title it? Oh, yeah, I did. The Colors of Us. I really do love these people. All the colors of my people. We accept each other for who we are. You can be whomever you want to be. Everyone is welcome in the world of Tom. South Austin freaks gather at the open table poetry and at the open mics. We are a community of Rudamaya, Rad Radam, Lazy Days, Fredo ATX, Spoken and Heard, Fridays in Frequencies. This is where us, South Austinites, gather around, tabling judgment of even those who judge. We are what we are. We go all the way back to daily greetings with Happy Jack, to the docks of the Full English Cafe, with Round Robin Harriet's cats. Only some will understand that. And my memories that I choose to keep in my heart, so not to weep, but to soak in the love of acceptance. No matter how freaky we are, you can find us under the stars of poetry, walking down the road of open mics, joining in every kind of conversation at coffee shops. Those were the days, and the days will continue so long as we choose to keep choosing each other. Okay, I think that'll be about right. Okay, I'm sorry. I promise. It was working a second ago. Please. Well, all right, maybe I won't do the flute tonight, unfortunately. It was, because otherwise it's going to take a minute. Okay. Well, in that case, I just want to say how much I love you guys. And maybe I can get this to work. Almost. You have to have this little lip right next to this other little lip. And if you don't have it in the exact right place, nope. All right. All right, well, I could just read some more poems.
I didn't realize those things were so temperamental like that.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. It was working perfect just a few minutes ago, and I must have, knocked this a little bit or something. it's probably all my time. Thank you.
All right, give it up for Red Traveler, aka Christina Culverhouse. Okay, I don't know who tightened that up, but that was pretty damn tight.
They get tight. You don't really have to give them much, and they'll lock into place.
I was like,
Well, that stand. Well, the other stand is like older technology, I guess.
okay, wait, hold on. I'm pulling a lost in thought here. Hold on a second. Talk.
Oh, okay. So, hi, I'm Lost in Thought. That's my name. I am. Yep.
Okay, see,
And rapping is your game.
and see, this is what I've actually discussed with him because honestly, I mean, between here and I work at Walgreens, I talk for a living. I'm always talking. So that way, when I go home, I'm just like this. And Ernie listens for a living. So he's like, he hasn't talked all night. So he's like, and I'm just like,
Well, I talk a little bit here during the show, but during
Yeah.
like when there's bands like
When
this
there's
afternoon,
concerts, yeah.
yeah, there's no time. I'm listening.
and this is what I'm trying to tell Lost in Thought. I say, you need to learn how to kind of like riff with the audience, kind of like talk about what's at the bar, talk about the weather, talk about Ernie B. He's, talk about how you like that guy's shirt, just.
Everything is dark right now.
It's usually, well, I know, but it's usually almost like a train of thought. It's almost like narrate what's going on in your brain.
No, maybe we don't want.
Oh wait,
we don't want to go inside.
this is lost in thought. Never mind. Everyone will run screaming. Ah! Yeah, well, thank you. Good night. Okay,
So on
show's
this day,
over.
when the floor is mahogany shadow brown, yeah. But,
Okay, all right. Lost in thought. Who's coming up next?
oh, we're going virtual.
Who is it?
Who is indeed? Let's hear it for the good doctor himself. Let's hear it for Reggie Goodwin.
Please direct your attention to the monitors behind the bar, as Reggie Goodwin will show up via Skype. It will be on a 30-second delay, but he will appear there momentarily. Take it away, good doctor.
He said he knew nothing about his father being arrested at a 1927 KKK rally. He said he knew nothing about David Duke or the KKK and their endorsement. He said he knew nothing about the Oath Keepers and Proud Boys and told them to stand back and stand by. He said very fine people were on both sides in Charlottesville. He said he doesn't know anything about Project 2025. He said he never knew Stormy Daniels, but paid her $130,000 for sex he says didn't happen. See a pattern? You belong to your father, the devil, and you want to carry out your father's desires. He was a murderer from the beginning, not holding to the truth, for there is no truth in him. When he lies, he speaks his native language, for he is a liar and the father of lies. Even though the Pennsylvania shooter, Thomas Matthew Crooks, was a registered Republican, the convicted felon and his party are going to blame the Democrats and the current president. See a pattern? Steve Bannon, who's lounging in Danbury, Connecticut, kept hinting at something that sounded like the rants of a madman, deconstruction of the administrative state. He was foreshadowing Project 2025. You don't write a 920-page document haphazardly. 27 out of 39 signatories worked in his administration. Project 2025 has been the plan for decades. The first stage was awarding corporations freedom of speech via Citizens United. The Austin Chronicle wrote, O is for oligarchy in 2010. The second step was giving the president the same powers we went to war with King George for. He can shoot someone on Fifth Avenue and get away with it by calling it an official act. The last step will be to install a dictator and eliminate the Constitution. Because in 2017, white evangelicals became a minority. White Americans will follow this demographic trend by 2050. They're consolidating power before this eventuality. Both men are old, but one is kind and the other is a psychopath. If 81 is old, the 78-year-old lunatic will be that in 3 years. The twice impeached instigator of the January 6th insurrection, 34 count convicted, sentencing September the 18th, adjudicated fraudster and rapist, has not been asked by the mainstream media to leave the ticket in all seriousness. They want to eliminate civil rights, the DOJ, OSHA, the EPA, the FDA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Agency. We'll get fascism, high crime, no accidental injury compensation, climate catastrophe, everything mystery meat and salmonella poisoning, and we won't be able to track hurricanes. I continue. LGBTQIA rights eliminated. The response task force for pandemics eviscerated. Property rights taken back to pre-1968, Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, and veterans' disability benefits, women's rights, all to fund forever tax cuts for oligarchs. They want to eliminate the Department of Education. After attacking diversity, equity, inclusion, and accessibility, they want to close HBCUs and minority-serving institutions. Knowledge is power, and they don't want you to have any. They want to use the Comstock Act to prevent abortive health care under any circumstances. And that's all in the 17-page preamble. The 6 liars who perjured themselves in their Supreme Court confirmations are the judicial activists they accused and projected on others. Forget about the 1950s and happy days. These monsters are trying to drag us all back to the Stone Age. Believe Kevin Roberts, head of the Heritage Foundation and Project 2025, on July 2nd, when he said, "We are in the process of the Second American Revolution, which will remain bloodless if the left allows it to be. It's time to take the gloves off. Books and words are stronger than bullets. I want you to phone bank, door knock, hang signs and flyers, send out brochures, post blogs, and write poetry. Comedians write satirical jokes. Musicians compose tunes that can be chanted and sung. March and disrupt. Above all, vote. This is what democracy looks like. Democrats, stop trying to convince moderate conservatives to flip sides. Get people who haven't voted in their lives to vote this time. Dr. William Barber says the poor are the key to success in every election. That's why they're criminalizing homelessness. These are the times that try men's souls. The summer soldier and the sunshine patriot will, in this crisis, shrink from the service of their country, but he that stands by it now deserves the love and thanks of man and woman. Tyranny, like hell, is not easily conquered. Yet we have this consolation with us, that the harder the conflict, the more glorious the triumph. Britain, with an army to enforce her tyranny, has declared that she has the right not only to tax, but to bind us in all cases whatsoever. And if being bound in that manner is not slavery, then there is not such a thing as slavery upon earth. Even the expression is impious, for so unlimited a power can only belong to God. Thomas Paine, The American Crisis, read Christmas Eve, 1776, before the Battle of Trenton. This is the break glass moment. This election isn't about Democrats or Republicans. This election isn't about liberals or conservatives. This election is about good versus evil. Margaret Atwood tried to warn us. This election may be the last time we can hope to repel fascism. Fight for your democracy before oligarchs like Harlan Crow steal it. Fight for your democracy because we haven't yet achieved it. England and France voted out their fascists, and so will we. We will win.
Woo! Respect the poet coming from Greensboro, North Carolina. Give it up to the doctor himself, Reggie Goodwin. I still think he should be a write-in candidate. What do you think, folks? Do you think he should be a write-in candidate? Hashtag Goodwin 2024. Come on, let's make it happen. Make it happen.
If we still have elections, I would rather think about 2028 because I would like to use AI to draw our congressional districts fairly.
Thank you. Well said, Doctor. Well said. All right, lost in thought.
Oh, by the way, how's Speedy?
Oh,
Speedy's great.
Speedy's a turtle.
okay. How old is Speedy?
We figure about 35 or so.
Really?
Or older.
Nice.
Well, tell him I said hi.
3 dogs and a cat.
The what now?
Speedy, 3 dogs and a cat.
3 dogs and a cat.
Oh, okay.
Nice. Thank you very much, Dr. Goodwin. As always, incredible. As always.
Have a good one, man. Oh, wait. Dan,
We'll see you on YouTube.
Dan, are we on next week?
Oh, yeah, good question.
Where's Dan?
He's somewhere else.
Yes, we are on next week.
Yeah. Regular time.
Regular.
Same bad time, same bad channel.
Sweet.
Yeah, we were a little late today because they had that Femrock show. But next week, regular time.
Yes, for those of you that saw me at the door taking money and giving wristbands. That was me. All right,
Reverend, we'll see you next time.
Peace,
All
Dr.
right,
Goodwin. All right, Lost in Thought. Who is coming up next?
Coming up next, I didn't put an asterisk next to this person's name.
Asterisk.
I think they're new, but there's always a super secret host, very professional thing we do,
Yeah, we go.
and I can teach you how to do this move. Okay? Watch. That's how you do, people. That's how you do it.
Ernie B, give it to me. New voice. I love it.
Let's hear it for Machi.
There's a red chord and yeah, you can use the red one there.
Hi, everybody. I do have mic stand skills. That's something on my resume. So this song's called Ever Wanted. I wrote it one morning when I was going to the park, and well, obviously, most pants fit me short. It's kind of just something to do with my body. But so did my shirt this day. So that kind of inspired the first line of this song. He woke up and his clothes fit him too short, but he's up, trying to live it in the moment now. Because even when you touch the ground, it hurts to feel bound in a rut. You think he's smart enough to notice, but he's not. Not when his mind's full of garbage. Cause he oughta notice why he's insecure. Ego, that's the cure. How am I supposed to feel when they hadn't got a clue about who I am or you? How are they to know when they hadn't got a chance to see how special I am? Seeing who's the problem, I don't know if I'll ever solve them. Seeing who's the problem, he looks back in the mirror to mock him. Cause he hadn't noticed why he's fucked up too. Ego, that's for you. How am I supposed to feel when they hadn't got a clue about who I am or you? How are they to know when they hadn't got a chance to see how special I am? Seeing all that I see through, I left the sky. Even if I don't tumble, I'm left to dry. Seeing all that it means to be a guy who has a passion to down to earth. The further sacred, then why am I left to burn? What does it mean if I default to earth to learn? How am I supposed to feel hadn't got a clue about who I am or you. How are they to know when they hadn't got a chance to see how special I am? Magically, I never see a remedy of melancholy. It is all just ones and twos that make us wake up every day. Yeah. 'Cause I've been waiting on my turn for you. You've been waiting on the curb, you do. Thank you.
Let's hear it for Machi.
And pants.
Thank you.
It's like the whole time I was trying to adjust the mic stand, he started dancing.
Yeah, I was going to keep
That's
that.
me,
I was going to keep that going until somebody said something.
That's me riffing.
No, that was me riffing. Boots and
that was
pants and
him
boots and
riffing.
pants. And-
All right, don't forget about the drink specials, mixed wells, $4.25, and cookies and muffins, and I think there's some cake over there. Do you see any cake?
Yeah, I think the rest of you go.
And some cake for the kids if you want to take home something delicious. Lost in Thought, take it away.
Okay, this next artist, what doesn't this man do? He does
I don't know.
comedy. He does music. He is a jack of all trades. Let's hear it for Spooky McDougal.
He's also a punk dad and a Renaissance man.
That's me on the trombone. Kiddo's not.
What's up, y'all? Yeah, I was going to do music, but then I decided I'll just do jokes instead. I'm kind of unprepared. I'll probably tell a lot of jokes that the OGs have heard, but that's okay. Yes, my name is Spooky McDougal. I come from a long line of McDougals. For example, my father, Scrooge McDougal, who I must admit we have kind of a strained relationship. We don't really get along. And I think a lot of that has to do with my childhood. Because growing up, he wasn't around a lot. He was in and out of my life. He would disappear and then reappear. Well, he was a magician, so. No, actually, my dad's a cool guy. He just, we do have a good relationship. I'm very grateful. Because some people have shitty dads, you know. But my dad has a really weird way of giving life advice. Like one time, I made this like pipe thing to smoke weed out of, and I just gave up and threw it somewhere in my room. And my dad finds it. You know, he's being a good dad, making sure I'm not doing anything weird. And he confronts me with it. And he's like, "What's this?" And I'm not going to lie to him. I'm not going to insult his intelligence. So I was like, "Oh, you know, it's just a thing I made to smoke weed." "You smoke crack out of this?" I'm like, "What?" "No, I don't smoke crack out of that." "Does it smell like crack to you?" I'm like, "What? I don't know what crack smells like." You know? "So you don't smoke crack out of this?" "No, Dad." "Why do you think I smoke crack?" "I don't think you smoke crack, damn it. I'm just saying. You can be a functioning pothead. You might even be able to be a functioning alcoholic. But you cannot be a functioning crackhead." "I know, Dad. That's why I don't smoke crack." But then a couple years later, I moved here to Austin. And this homeless couple, asked me for some change. I just gave him whatever I had. And the guy's like rambling on about how he needs a favor. He's like, "You ever just need like a favor? No, just looking for a favor. It's like not working out. You call your friend. He says he's going to be there and he doesn't show up and you're just looking for a favor. I just need a favor. No, I'm just looking for a favor." And finally, his old lady interrupts him and says, "What the hell are you even talking about?" And he turns to her and yells verbatim, "I'm talking about crack, Donna! I need some crack!" So, I don't know about y'all, but that guy seemed like a functioning crackhead, right? No. I have a daughter. She's 13. She's really cool. I'm excited to see what her generation complains about as old people, you know? Like back in my day, we didn't have no fancy Chinese AI robots teaching us how to read. We went down to the library and listened to a drag queen like a real American. All right, I'm going to tell one more because this one's kind of long. Hopefully I remember how it goes. Yeah, my name is Spooky McDougal. I have a cousin named Noodles McGillicuddy. Obviously, we have a lot of weird names in my family. Noodles, but you would be correct in assuming that with a name like Noodles, he is a circus clown. But Noodles isn't any old run-of-the-mill circus clown. He's an educated man. He spent 8 years at Clown College, where he studied circus law. So basically, he's like a personal injury lawyer for carnival workers. But yeah, Noodles had a hard life growing up. He never knew his real dad, and he was raised by his paternal grandfather, who owned the circus that the family worked at. His mom was trapped in a deep depression, brought on by the loss of Noodles' brother in a fatal clown car accident. Shit, how does the rest of this joke go? What else happens to Noodles? He had to drop out of school to work at the circus, doing all the other jobs that nobody else wanted to do. And one time, some of the other clowns trapped him in the cage with the bear that drives a little motorcycle. You know what I'm talking about? But the joke was on them because Noodles and that bear became best friends. Of course, once Noodles' grandfather found out, he had the bear put down. Noodles' grandfather was a bitter man who was still, harbored resentment for his wife leaving him for the bearded lady. So he shot the bear, Noodles' best friend, probably his only friend. And that's when Noodles decided to run away from the circus. Now, I know usually you run away to the circus, but not Noodles. He ran away from the circus, doing odd jobs across the country until he could save enough money to go to school and become a lawyer. And I ran into Noodles a couple years ago at a wedding, and we were talking about life and stuff, and he gave me a really great piece of life advice. He said, you never lie to your lawyer or your doctor, but sometimes you got to lie to your wife and the IRS. Which probably explains why he ended up divorced and in prison for tax evasion. But can you really blame a guy for living by his convictions? Sorry. Wait, hold on. I'll tell. This one's really bad. And you know what? I've told it in front of my child, so I think it'll be okay for everybody else's child. And I'm sure you parents out there do what I do and just talk to your kid like they're a human being, Like, don't sugarcoat stuff. If they ask a weird question, it's hard to ask or answer. You're like, oh, well, this is the way it is, That's just life. Why sugarcoat stuff with euphemisms? Anyway, y'all didn't hear me come up here. Wow. I should not do certain things before I go on stage. I'm sorry. You know what? Because the thing is, I had an abortion joke, but I got rid of it. So it was just a clump of ideas anyway. I don't know what you people are booing at. Thank you. I'm Spooky McDougal, a.k.a. Nick Haddon. Peace.
That's
All
me.
right, give it up for Spooky McDougal!
That's me on the trombone. Okay, no, it wasn't.
When is it not you on the trombone, Ernie?
Well, I keep re-recording it because I'm not satisfied with the take. So
Spooky McDougal, the man who will single-handedly bring back the wave of clove cigarettes. Clove
I
cigarettes.
thought you meant the actual wave. The
No,
dance.
not the wave. The wave of clove cigarettes. I swear, I smell clove cigarettes and it's like 1985 again. I'm like, whoa. What the?
19.
For those of us who were middle class and couldn't afford weed, we had clove cigarettes.
You know,
All right.
well, never mind.
What?
Nothing. Keep going.
Okay, don't forget about the drink specials. Mixed Wells, $4.25, and there's also some delicious giant cookies over there. They all have different themes. It's really beautiful.
Yeah, Alyssa's on one of them. The bar,
Yes,
the
she's
bar
on the
wench.
bar
That's
wench
one of my
cookie.
favorite cookies too.
That's one of the better
Yeah, her
cookies.
picture's on there, and it says bar wench.
I also miss Feel the Burn.
Feel the Burn is a good one. That's like cinnamon and cayenne. It's
there's a-
so good.
And there's a picture of Bernie Sanders on it.
Yes. And I mean, of course they have your favorites, like I just feel like an oatmeal raisin or a chocolate chip, or you can have that. But then they've also got like really inventive like chocolate and chips and
There's a Jackie Chan cookie and
oh yeah, well no, that's the sandwich.
oh, that's right.
Yeah, that's kickin' chicken.
I miss kicking chicken.
That's a good one. All right, Lazada, take it away.
Yes, this is me taking it away. Yeah.
See, at least you can't accuse me of talking too much because I'm basically trying to catch up to.
Coming up next,
Thank you.
this is a new voice.
New voice.
Let's hear it for Nathan Anish.
Well, you don't have to stand like that. Just kind of hang around. Yeah, there's a red cord there on the floor somewhere.
That should do. Hey, everybody. How y'all doing? Good, good. All right, so my name is Nathan. I am an artist from here, and today I'm going to play a song that is going to come out everywhere on every streaming platform on Friday. This is my second song I have out. It's called On My Way. So here we go. I've been waiting too damn long for this lightning to strike me. It seems like lately I've been holding on to the things I used to be. Yeah, I'm up before the sunrise while you're with your new guy, thinking it'll fix her. But I gotta change my destiny and write my legacy, so I'ma put my head down and say I'm on my way. Hey, I'm on my way. Hey, they've been hating all along 'cause they're scared of what I could be. Yeah, you'll catch them singing my songs, but they change up like the sea. Oh, the time's invading, the tides are changing. Don't you come back to me. And I'll make sure I'm not at home whenever you text me to say I'm on my way. Hey, I'm on my way. Hey, on my way to success. I won't settle for less. Don't care what these people say, 'cause I'm on my way. Hey, I'm on my way. Hey, I'm on my way to success. I won't settle for less. Don't care what these people say. I'm on my way now. Hey, I'm on my way. Thank you so much. Like I said, my name is Nathan. If you want to see more of that, if you go on Google and you put my name, Nitin, I know you're all like, where's the H? It's Nathan. No, it's Sanskrit for something. I don't speak Sanskrit, so I don't know. But it's Nitin, Anish. If you put that in Google, first thing you'll see is my YouTube. and then you'll see some dude with a beard that I don't know, and then you'll see all my stuff like Instagram, Spotify, Apple Music, everything. Thank you so much.
The chord. You know, I did a Google search of Ernie B, you know, my own name, and I found out there was a DJ in South Africa named Ernie B. So there's that.
You're leading a double life, Ernie B.
I know. I commute every weekend down.
Give it up for it.
But let's hear it for Nathan. Let's hear it for Nathan Anish.
Yes.
So that was quite a voice. I even wrote a little description because it was great.
Oh, say it. I love it when he comes up with this stuff. Go ahead.
I said achingly good with voice reverberations that floated on smooth waves burning into a golden sun.
Ooh.
Wow. That was incredible.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. No, he always comes up with really good intros like that. And plus, I kind of wanted to Ernie B. You also want to mention that their performances are going to be coming out where?
I don't know, Mercury Records. I don't know what.
Ernie B.
What?
It's getting streamed.
Oh, the stream, yeah.
And recorded.
Yeah, if you want to check out the live stream later, just go to YouTube, look up Kickbutt Coffee, click on their live, and you'll see all the videos there. And they're sorted by date because there's a ton of videos on there. We've been streaming pretty much ever since the pandemic.
Yes.
And so it's every weekend, 4 or 5 times a week. So there's tons of videos up there.
And your performances will be there in perpetuity if you are under the Witness Protection Program.
Too bad.
Too bad.
They
can find you. And,
feel free.
And no, we're not going to digitize your face.
Feel free. That's expensive. Feel free to share them, to your page, download them. You can download the whole show and cut your set out and use it for whatever you want. The audio quality is very good straight off the board. I have a separate mix just for the live stream. All the effects, the reverb, if you're a singer or whatever, are in stereo, so it sounds nice. And have at it. Lane, what are you doing?
Putting the bubbles upright.
Well, okay, because we don't want the bubbles laying not right.
He's got his priorities in order. But when we get off the stage, make sure to move that little speck. You see right there next to the strip? Yeah, you see it? You see it? It's right okay, yeah. Move that a little closer to the strip.
No, because he'll do it. See?
Shut up. See, it's like trying to keep a 5-year-old busy, seriously. All right, Lost of Thought, take it away.
We have another new voice.
Another new voice.
I instantly loved her look. I put everything cool in the 90s, created her. Ooh. Let's hear it for Mary Beth Williams.
And friend.
Hello.
Does your guitar have a plug?
Mom, not friend. No, it doesn't. I'll mic it.
Yeah. Go ahead. With the assist.
He's an actual musician. All right, let's see here. I'll get started. I'm sorry. Okay. All right, we're going to play House of the Rising Sun. This is coming up right now. We decided to do this earlier today, so we haven't practiced a lot, but we're really excited about it. Thank you for listening to us.
tailor. She sold his new blue jeans. My sweetheart was a gambler down in New Orleans. The only thing a gambler needs is a suitcase and a trunk. And the only time he's satisfied is when he's on a drunk. Fills his glasses up to the brim and pass the cards around. And the only pleasure he gets out of life is rambling from town to town. Oh, tell my baby sister not to do what I have done, but just shun that house in New Orleans they call the rising sun. One foot on the platform and the other foot on the train. I'm going back to New Orleans to wear that ball and chain. I'm going back to New Orleans. My race is almost run. I'm going back to end my life down in the rising sun. There's a house in New Orleans they call the rising sun, and it's been in the room of many a poor girl and me. Oh God, I'm one.
Uh-oh. Oh, they'll take care of the mics. Don't worry about it. Is the guitar okay?
Where's Lost in Thought? There he is.
Yes, let's hear it for Mary Beth Reyes. Hauntingly good.
Ernie, you just reminded me. There was one time that, because both me and Ernie, we were in marching band at the same school. And one day I had my horn and I tripped over a low fence. And as soon as I stood up and dusted myself off, the band director goes, "Is the horn okay?"
Well,
like,
well, yeah.
like, whatever. All right. That was it. Stand up. Oh my God. Ernie. I'm going to take early retirement, okay?
Lane, you know what? Just take the chair away.
He's got to focus on both of us. Come
Yeah,
on,
because then I
dude.
got to do different angles and stuff.
Yeah,
man.
see, look at the, look, see, look. See how messed up that looks? Okay, continue. Who's coming up next?
So he's not a new voice, but
gently used.
It has been a while since he's been here.
He's a sequel.
He's a sequel.
Dun, 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 dun,
Let's
dun.
hear it for Yadin Cole.
Woo!
Yeah, I thought I'd seen that sign. I saw it earlier today when you were first getting here, and I thought I remember seeing it from somewhere before. Let me get a close up of it here real quick while you're getting ready. Oh, well. Follow him on social media: Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Twitter. Well, now it's X. Scan for more. Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal. That's his aim. Oh, that's fine. I'll fill in my comment.
It's so quiet. Peace, everybody. We okay? Just one more minute. Test, test, test. Check one, check two. Check, check, check. All right, peace, everyone. So my name is Yadeen Cole. I'm a performing and recording artist. I'm also a school leader and teacher and facilitator. I was born and raised in Atlanta, Georgia, and I've been living here in Austin for about 2 years or so. And my purpose in being here is really just to continue to connect with people and to continue to share my music and my message. So I hope y'all enjoy my set, and thank you all for having me. This is an unreleased original song I call Contribution, and it's just about how everything that we do matters, and we shouldn't wait to accomplish something great to feel worthy and to feel good about ourselves. So this is Contribution. Forks come in the road to force you to choose. And you can search years and days and be no closer to truth. So what's your truth? Are you master of your soul, captain of your ship? Do you understand you do your part in every single moment you live? So when you make city fed in the morning before school, know you're worthy. And when you gotta put aside the suit and tie just to get your hands dirty, it's in what you say, the way you walk. You get back up through it all. Check where you stand, life don't want no empty hands. Feel the heat from the fire that's been burning in your heart. Cause you cannot wait to start doing your part. What's your contribution? Bring forth your contribution. We need you for the revolution. Life is your contribution. They will question why you do what you do. And it may take you years and years to see you ain't got nothing to prove. Life is what you choose. So go and head back to school and spend your days playing the blues. Never let them steal your shine. You haven't got a moment to lose, yeah. So when you're on your way to that job you hate now, know you're worthy. It may not be the sight of your dreams, but it still has purpose. It's in every smile and every breath. Live so soulful till you rest. This is your fate. Life makes no mistakes, no. Feel the heat from the fire that's been burning in your heart. that you cannot wait to start doing your part. What's your contribution? Bring forth your contribution. We need you for the revolution. Life is your contribution. Oh yeah. Life is your contribution. Mm-mm. Life is your, 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 life is your contribution. I was met a man of wisdom, yes, he stayed around the way. Across the alley over yonder behind my grandmama's place. He had made it through the 70s, he frequented the bar. But the greatest thing he ever did was master the guitar. So we started with blues, he passed on a couple skills. Said I teach the technique, but what matters is the feel. Make sure you stand while you practice so you're playing like a star. But the best thing you can ever do is pick up your guitar and play on, player. Play on, play on, player. Play on, yeah, you got to play on, player. Play on, player. Now I once heard about a boy who played in mud and used to sing. Bought his first pair of strings by the age of 17. He would play at all the parties, you see, music was his cargo. Outgrew the Delta and then headed for Chicago. Played blues by night, worked the mill by day. Uncle bought him an electric so they'd hear him play. Linked up with Lil Walter, a splash of chess records. He took him over the pond and then he became a legend. Play on, player. Play on. Play on, player. Play on, yeah, you got to play on, player. Play on, play on, player. Play on, yeah, you got to play on, player. Play on, yeah. Play on, player. You got to play on, yeah. And now for young Jimmy who traveled light beams, played the chitlin circuit but really was never seen. Till we went over to England with Redding and Mitch. Met you within a couple of months, had taken off like a missile. Returned within a year, Monterey got popped. Experience turned to gypsies, killed him in Woodstock. Flo in bold his love, he went to the heights of fame. But in his electric lady, he kept his eternal flame. To play on, player. Play on, play on, player. Play on, yeah, you got to play on, player. Play on. Play on, player. Play on, yeah, you got to play on, player. Play on, play on, player. You got to play on. Thank you. And while they're coming back to the stage, I'll just say real quick that a great way to connect with me is just to follow me on social media. I do have a few songs that are actually released. The ones that I shared today will eventually be out as well. So connect with me, and thank you again for having me today.
Nice. Let's hear it for Yadin Cole. So he inspired me so much.
You wrote something else?
Yes, I did. Well done. Yes.
Nice. Go ahead.
I said I could feel the made-for-TV vibes back when made-for-TV movies were an event, sending up inspiration from a time and place when our homes were just in the peace and serenity of a place to escape after making the world ours. It makes me yearn for that time now, and how we can make every part of us sing as it so deservedly does.
Whoa. Nice.
Yeah, it's gonna be on YouTube.
It's recorded now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can go back and get that later. Oh, grab his sign.
Oh. Be careful. It's got a little prop on the side.
Don't pinch your fingers.
Just walk. Ladies and gentlemen, Lost in Thought is also a multitasker. And don't forget about the drink specials. Mixed Wells, $4.25. Has anybody had a Lost in Thought brain blender yet?
Ooh, that I'd like to know.
Is there such a drink, Alyssa, as a flaming cow? That just came to me right now. I don't know why.
I'm thinking about a flaming Homer.
I don't know. I must have a dirty mind because I thought you were about to say a flaming cock.
Good night.
I don't know.
Okay. All right, Loss of Thought, take it away. Who's coming up next?
Ooh.
Ooh.
A new voice.
A new voice.
Another new voice.
Woo!
Yes, let's hear it for Renee Crabtree.
What do you call a bee that can't make up his mind? A maybe. What is the windmill's favorite kind of music? I don't know for sure, but I know it's a big metal fan. I see. You know you're doing good when you get the crowd to groan. There's a red cord down there you can plug your acoustic guitar into. It's on the floor somewhere.
It's got no output. So.
Oh, it doesn't have one? Why was Cinderella so bad at football? She kept running away from the ball.
Hi, my name is Renee, and I'll be performing my song called River in the Forest. Okay. No one knows. Something happened there. I go there quite often. Hear secrets foretold.
If you want, you can grab the red cord, just plug your guitar into that.
Let's try it.
What happened there? All those years ago. They say it's just a folktale, but everyone knows what happened there. You say you don't know. They say it's just a folktale, but no one knows. There's a river and a forest. Everyone knows. When the police come out knocking, you say you don't know. Searched every home. Got to the children. It's still a mystery. The river and the forest. What happened there? You say you don't know. They say it's just a folktale, but everyone knows what happened there. You say you don't know. They say it's just a folktale, but everyone knows, and no one knows.
Oh, Tom Moon's repossessing the bubbles. You're gonna think of the word.
Let's hear it for Renee Crabtree. Hot tamale.
Oh, and I just want to make a little quick note. I did restart their time because they were having technical difficulties. I came back out and it looked like they were still fiddling with the cord, and I was like, uh-oh.
It sounded like it was either a bad cable or a dirty pot on the amplifier or something.
So, hot tamale.
Yes, sir.
They keep inspiring me.
Whoa. Okay, I did notice he was writing some more, folks. Go ahead.
So, Miss Renee Crabtree and the accompanying guitarist, this is the image that I got as you started playing, where it said, I got a specific image in my head as they started playing and as they continued, of a small Texas town in the dusk of shadow set against the backdrop of a red auburn morning sky. Every town has its story, its pride, its youth, and its legends, told in the stretch of roads laying out concrete and billboards, and every person with the most extraordinary of natural talents.
I'm not sure if they heard you.
No, she's being smothered by fans over there.
As deservedly so. Yes, she deserves that.
She's doing some PR.
Take that attention. Yes,
she's doing some PR over there. All right,
earn that.
That was beautiful. Lost in Thought. That was beautiful. All right, who is coming up next? Oh man, it's cold up here.
Ooh,
it is.
So, coming up next, let's hear it for Vivid Nothing.
Woo!
There's a controversy on the stage. What's going on?
How's everybody doing tonight? How is everybody doing tonight? Give it up for all you beautiful musicians out there. I got a little backing track for you, just kind of mucking around, a little improvisation as usual, but let's see how it goes. Is the dongle out?
Yeah, it's down there by the... The catchphrase is dongle. It's not going to fall from there? Oh, whatever. It's your phone. Yeah, I think it's on. Harmonizing.
Thank you.
Tight set. Give it up for Vivid Nothing. Woo!
Yeah, I think the drummer was like, I'm done. He just stopped.
He's like that. Okay. All right. Don't forget about the drink specials. Mixed Wells, $4.25. Get your antioxidants and your booze at the same time. I'm not stepping on anything, am I?
Probably. At least the carpet.
Okay. Sorry. I was like, these boots are very thick. I'm just kind of like, oh, am I stepping on something? Whatever. Okay. Lost in Thought needs to drop some friends off at the pool, so I'm going to bring up the next performer. And like I said, don't forget about delicious stuff to eat and drink at the bar. Let me pull up the list. Okay, I'm not going to belabor this guy because he's probably going to smack us one of these days, so I'm not going to do it. Give it up for the phrases and the fun that is James Kerrigan.
Not that one. Okay, this one. Is this the one I use?
They're
This
identical.
one's like taped. This one's like.
Oh, it got pinched in
It's
the...
got pinched, so I don't store my
Yeah.
life. Oh my goodness. I know they're identical, but like the one, this one's loose. That one, that's happens to me all the time. I don't know what that means. Tamala, you could just not mention anything when you bring me up. Like, yeah, you could do that, and everyone knows it's me because I'm so cool. Yeah. So no, not well. Yeah, I'm super neat. My mom wrote a joke. She told me she said a joke in conversation, so I feel like I'm obliged to tell you guys this joke. I workshopped it with her. I was like, all right, Mom, we're going to move this here, and we're going to change this word, and we're going to do this real quick. And she was like, are you going to mention cum? And I'm like, no, I'm not going to mention cum. Why would I mention cum? And it was like, every time I go to your shows, someone mentions cum. And I was like, and she was like, why do they always mention cum? And I was like, I don't know, but you didn't say cum, so I'm not going to say it. So this is the joke. Yeah, so my parents are about to celebrate their 40th wedding anniversary. And I can't last more than, in a relationship, more than like 40 days. But I asked my mom for some advice, and she was like, I don't know what I can tell you. I haven't dated anyone in 5 years. Yeah, because she was married for, yeah, that's the joke. She had to explain it to me too. Don't worry about it. But that is the joke of it. I actually just turned 35. Yeah, it's pretty. No, it's not that. It's cool. I don't know. If you're a '90s kid, you might remember when I used to be the future, and and then the future showed up, and then I don't understand anything they're talking about. I was talking to this girl once, under 30, and she said, it seems like you're trying to give me the riz, but you're just giving me the ick. And I didn't know what that meant. So I went home and I registered as a Republican. Because that's what happens when pretty girls say things you don't understand, like moonstones and moon signs and sun signs. And you're just like, I don't know if you should vote. Other jokes. I love dogs, don't get me wrong. I do love dogs. But sometimes in Austin, you got to ask the question, why is there a dog in the emergency room? And they're like, people get really offended. People get really offended, and they're like, do you not know who that dog is? And I'm like, who is that dog? It's like, that dog is the doctor. Yeah, exactly. I was confused too. I was super confused. I was like, how does a dog become a doctor? It's like, well, he got a full ride to Duke on a basketball scholarship, and then he had a bit of a drinking problem, but now he's a doctor. He's gonna take out your appendix and then bury it in the backyard. We're riffing. That was a riff. That was a good riff. Save it, Lane. Save it. How much time do I? Because you guys like light me at like too early or late. I don't know. Oh, I only a minute and 50, right? Oh, God damn it! I've gotten paid tens of dollars to do this. I look so unprofessional now. I'll do a joke that I haven't done in a while. Have you ever gotten into the shower and opened up a brand new bar of Dove and then lathered up, and then halfway through the shower you realize you're using chocolate? So there's a company called Dove. And then there's another company who is completely unrelated to the first company that is also... What I'm trying to say is when you're high, making a s'more is a very dangerous proposition. Oh, I'll do this joke because it just got relevant again. Hell yeah. Are you guys excited for the election in November? No one is. It's so fun. I don't know why I ask, because everyone's always like, ugh. It's kind of exciting because people are saying that one of the candidates for presidency might die before the election. I thought it was going to be Biden, but now who knows? I don't know. People say it's going to be Biden, but I say if you're a betting man, historically, you should bet on Robert Kennedy. Yeah, one person. I don't know how to do this joke anymore because now I don't know. Like, motherfucker lost his ear. I don't know what to do anymore. It's not relevant. I tell myself I don't like to smoke weed before I come on stage, and then I do it, and then you're just like, why am I? What? You all are looking at me. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I normally love it. And you take half a hit, and you're like, oh, fuck, this is terrible. This is the worst thing ever. Ugh. Is that a minute, or just wrap it up? Or whatever nonsense I'm talking about. Oh, God damn it, Jesus. I had a job interview today. It went really well, but the manager was like, James, you're perfect for this job. There's just one problem. You're way too sexual. And I said, you bet your big floppy dick I'm way too sexual. She was not amused. All right. Thank you, guys.
All right, everybody, give it up for that guy.
Let's hear it for James Garrigan.
No. He said don't say his name anymore. No, I said you don't have to mention that you say a bunch of stuff. Whatever. The guy in the orange hat. All right, and don't forget about the drink specials. Mixed Wells, $4.25. Get yourself a coffee or a tea drink for the long drive home. Yes, I'm paraphrasing The Simpsons. Who's coming up next?
And no, you can't take mixed drinks to go.
Wait. No, you can't. That's why I said coffee or tea. Okay, are we missing anybody?
Maybe.
Because there looks like there's more people on the list than there is in the
here.
venue.
Yeah.
And we're counting us and the bartenders too. So, well, let's see. Okay.
This next, I believe she's new.
New voice.
Let's hear it for Alyssa Price.
Woo!
Just take your time getting off stage, Lane. Jesus, moseying off the stage.
Okay. I'm Alyssa. This is for anybody that has gone through any type of abuse. Hope that this kind of relates to what you've gone through or are going through. All right. Your finger on my trigger, you pulled just enough to set off the alarms. Bright red flares, everything is wrong. I can't feel my fingers, my body goes numb except for every painful memory I succumbed and suppressed. Keep it pushed down, now I'm coming undone. All the hard work of keeping busy, staying distracted, almost forgetting, almost believing that I'm better now. It's all okay. It's in the past. The safety will last. How silly of me. I didn't hide the key. I must have forgot to keep the gun locked in a safe with a code that you can't decipher, but you said the right things to unlock the trauma. Why did I keep it? I tried to pawn, but nobody wanted to take it. Damaged goods. Too dangerous to pass on to an innocent civilian on the streets. I've been fighting this war. I'm way too deep, but leave no man behind, even if it's me. So I'm going back, a trip to the trenches, to relive the awful things and scary events that took place between us years ago. This time I grab them tight and don't let go until I choke out the power they hold over me. Suppression is the enemy, not you. You're nothing. I finally see that I made you bigger than reality. You're small and weak. Used my own strength against me, coupled with fear in the whiskey. I envied your control. It's my turn to place the pieces back together, complete the whole puzzle. I know it won't be simple, but I'm up for the struggle with pen in hand and words I have spoken. I'm throwing the damn gun into the ocean. Waves wash over and the tide pulls it toward the horizon. The end is in sight, and I can't help but feeling relief from the pain and the shame and the grief. I can't help but thinking that without you, I wouldn't be here. Without you, I wouldn't learn how to heal. Without you, I wouldn't have known the miracle of motherhood that gave me my son. Relinquishing resentment with each paragraph that hits the page, I stand before you on stage with a new outlook and strength beyond my understanding. It was my war to wage. Now it's time for a change. Instead of a victim, I make the exchange, rearrange the role that I claim. I survived the battles. You could say I'm a fighter. I survived you. Took the gun of a sniper, pointed with precision, took out the bullets. Your rounds are blank. Your weapon is useless. So I guess you could say I moved up in rank. And it's you that I think. No casualty or fatality. I'm something new, you see. I am a survivor.
Let's hear it for Alyssa Price.
Very powerful from Alyssa Price.
Indeed,
Thank you.
yes. And coming up next.
Coming up
next. Let's hear it for Robbie Camesso.
Woo!
Empty stage. See, that's why I was saying you guys need to stay on stage until the performer comes up. But don't listen to me. What do I know? My friend told me they couldn't afford their water bill, so I sent them a get well soon card. I don't get that one.
Okay, come on, Lost in Thought. Up it, hapaya.
Hey, how do you get two whales in a car?
Because he actually asked me when he was up next. Yeah.
How do you get two whales in a car? Start in England and drive west.
Okay.
Coming up next. So let's hear it from Moisey.
Did he get your name right, please?
New voice.
New voice.
Not new voice. I'm sorry. He was here last week. Sorry.
Sorry about that.
Try to do this here.
Thank you for sticking around. Ow. Ah. Oh, God. All right. It's late, and... Oh. Careful, don't kiss the mic. Yeah, no, it's a bad idea. Okay, my name is Moise, and I just kind of wanted to maybe just like experiment a little bit today, and you know, maybe just give you something that you haven't heard before. One sec. I'm gonna go with the pick. जो हल्का हल्का सुरूर है ये तेरी नजर का कसूर है कि शराब पीना सिखा दिया कि शराब पीना सिखा दिया ये जो हल्का हल्का सुरूर है ये तेरी नजर का कसूर है कि शराब पीना सिखा दिया कि शराब पीना सिखा दिया तेरे प्यार ने तेरी चाह ने तेरी बहकी बहकी निगाहों में मुझे एक शराबी बना दिया मुझे एक शराबी बना दिया Tonight or not, if you knew me, I would never say these words to you. Say goodbye, and I must try not to cry. And if I could do what I wanted, nothing else but your time and it Thank you.
Yes, let's hear it for Moise. Ooh, that was almost in like unison. That sounded like
I
stereo.
heard that.
Yeah.
I heard that. Me and somebody else just went woo at the same time.
Hey, did you hear about the guy that stole the calendar?
What?
He got 12 months.
Okay, lost of thought. How many people we got left?
5.
92.
5.
92.
Ernie, chill out with your 92. Okay, who we got?
Up next, let's hear it for Justin Hicks.
Nice.
Yeah, just loosen it and it'll. Or use the other mic. Yeah.
I don't want to disrupt the infrastructure. I thought the calendar joke deserved more. That's hilarious, because there's 12 months on the. It's a smart joke for smart people, I was watching this documentary about. Well, before I do this joke, I want to check the room. Any Mormons in here? We got any Mormons in here? All right, cool. I'm gonna talk shit about Mormons for a minute. I was watching this documentary about Mormons. I learned this very interesting fact. This is true. This is verifiable. Mormon religion's been around since around 1830, and from 1830 to 1978, Mormons did not allow black people into heaven. No black people in Mormon heaven until 1978, which is crazy because we live in Texas. We live in Texas. Texas segregated schools, hospitals, government, but even Texas didn't hate black people enough to segregate us from eternity. That's crazy. That's unbelievable. It's also crazy to segregate black people from a maybe imaginary place. That's like the wizard segregating Oz, That's like segregating the Quidditch team at Hogwarts. That's wild. But they segregated heaven until 1978. And the way they wrote it into scripture is basically if you were a black Mormon and you lived a good life, when you died, you become white so you could go to heaven. Which is, what black person wants to go to white heaven? I'm born and raised in Connecticut. I grew up in white heaven. I don't want to spend my forever in white heaven. That's not fair. I lived a good life, And this is how I think about segregation. If there's an all-white heaven, that means there was an all-black heaven, right? If there's a white heaven, there's a black heaven. The way I always view segregation is, you could see the black bathroom from the white bathroom. You could see the black water fountain from the white water fountain. You could see black heaven from white heaven. And if you could see black heaven from white heaven, you would want to go to black heaven. If you're just you'd be like, man, is Marvin Gaye playing again in Black Heaven? What's going on here? Tina Turner's there every Tuesday. That's wild. Biggie and Tupac every weekend. That's unbelievable. You ever see a picture of a Motown concert in the 60s and there's 3 white people in the back whoa, this is way better music. That's what watching Black Heaven would be like, And then 1978, they desegregated heaven. They started letting black people into heaven in 1978. But here's the thing with desegregation. Whenever you desegregate, there's always a first. There's always there's always a Jackie Robinson, there's always a first, meaning at one point in time, after 130 years, there was one black person in white heaven. There was one black person in white heaven. Zoom out on that. Zoom out on that. That's hell. That's hell. That's where OJ is right now, That's where P. Diddy's going after prison. That's all right. Well, that's the Mormon joke. Hope you guys loved it. I just moved into a new apartment, like a brand new place, and like the first thing I do when I move into a new place, the most important thing I do when I move into a new place is set up my Wi-Fi. That's number one. I gotta watch these documentaries about Mormons, and before I set up my Wi-Fi, I like to first kind of creep on other people's Wi-Fi networks, to see what they have going on. You can learn a lot about people based on their Wi-Fi. And I saw this one Wi-Fi network that was just named I Hate Jimmy. So I counter and name my network Give Jimmy a Chance. 2 weeks later, changed to Jimmy, ? This guy Jimmy Walker, I was like, yeah, man, God is mysterious, I've been cheating for months. I'm a bad guy. I'm a bald man. I'm a bald guy. We got any bald guys out here? All right. It's always one dude. Yeah. He's always wearing a hat. I'm wearing a hat. I'm a bald guy, and like Instagram knows I'm bald, so all my content is just like bald stuff. Like I got an article on Instagram that just said, "Don't be insecure about your baldness." Made me really insecure. Made me very insecure. I was having a great Tuesday, then I was having a bald Tuesday. And I got another article. This was a medical article. It said that bald men actually have more testosterone than other men. I've heard that. And you got to believe a bald man wrote that article. That is Jeff Bezos funded research right there. That's just like a bald scientist saying, no, we're actually the manliest men, Please call me back, please, I told that joke once and someone came up to me after the set and they're like, yo, your joke is actually true. They were transitioning from a woman to a man and they were taking testosterone. They're like, yeah, my doctor warned me not to take too much tea because I could go bald. And like that really hurt. That really hit me in a specific way because I've always taken like little quips and jokes about being bald, but I've never been referred to as the outcome of an overdose. Like that's like your doctor warned me. Like he's like, yeah, if you go bald, you become like this loser. And it's just a picture of me getting coffee. Like where'd you even get this picture? That's very rude. I was on a date and I was wearing a hat. It was hot outside. It was sunny. I was wearing a hat. And we sat down in some shade, and I took my hat off, and she saw my head, and she smiled. She's like, "Oh my God, can I rub your bald head?" And she was really nice, and we were having a good time. So I was like, sure. And she rubbed my head with two hands, like she was a psychic rubbing a globe. It was really intense. And honestly, like I loved it. It was fantastic. It felt great. And after the date, my friend's like, "Yo, how'd your date go? Did you guys kiss?" And I was like, "More than that. It was a little more." I kind of got head. All right, that's bad. All right, I'll see you guys. Thank you.
I kind of saw where that was going.
Let's hear it for Justin Hicks.
Woo! That was cool.
That was cool, yeah.
I was like, fill in the blank at the very end. All right, Lost of Thought. Who's coming up next?
This cool rocker chick coming up next. Let's hear it for
Wait. Is it a new voice?
No.
Okay, cool.
Dagny Gorman.
Woo!
Oh no, Dagny Gorman.
That's a very crazy shaped guitar.
Right?
It even has an angle on it. I just saw that.
Yeah. It has like a little V thing happening.
How about that? That's cool.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. No, I'm just kidding. It's not Austin Butler, it's Elvis, but sometimes I confuse the two because Austin slayed, but anyway. But Jacob Elordi also did. Anyway, that has nothing to do with, well, anyway. I am Dagny Gorham, and this is my song, Galveston. Okay.
Let's go to Galveston, baby. Hit up the ghost casinos, living bright till you and me in our own movie, hot and lovely, blinking like these coastal lights and breathing like the tall grass. You have a good green heat, and I at the lime and the pastel sea blue, and I'm singing on the breeze. You are mine and I am yours. I feel your chest move like these ocean waves. We can. Oh, wait, sorry. You know you want me, so come easy on over. Dipping me over, backwards over the dining room table. Your lips to my neck, your right hand to my right side. It's sweet with you and it's sweet all over. Going to the old theater when no one's there, sitting outside on our stair. Easy living and cool drinks and always that flicker of multicolor. You hold me like you know me, and I think you do. You're enamored with me, and I love it. Seeing you take all of me in a sweep, beside-it, quick and flowing fast, light blue check, buttoned up and over 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 and over. And if that's how I am perceived, then I'm blessed to know how you give your touch and how you ask for permission that's already given innate, but that you still are respectful and immediate. We can live in Galveston, can't you see it? Forgetting the time and moving through it. There are too many mirrors in that house, but baby, we can show it. Every room, make a move. So many things transcend age. This house can remain the same, and you and I can live on forever. More than the fences, soft and steady like these lulling waves, and pull me in closer. I don't even have to ask. I don't even have to ask. I don't even have to ask. I'm coming in and I'm coming fast. Ooh.
Thank you so much.
Let's hear it for Dagny Gorman. So sis.
Oh,
Wait, I'm kind of short.
Just real quick, does that guitar have locking tuners on it in the back?
Night Moys.
Night boys, thank you.
Does it have locking tuners? It does, right? Yeah, because you hit the whammy bar and it stayed in tune. Nice guitar.
Okay, we got to really be cautious getting Ernie B to talk gear because we'll shut down the show. Serious.
So
I won't stop.
Yeah, I know.
I wrote another description.
Oh, go for it, Lost in Thought.
This is like number 4 or 5 of the night.
Okay.
You inspired me, Dagny.
Ernie, give him a close up. Give him a close up.
I said, like the lady singing in the radiator in David Lynch's Eraserhead, hauntingly dreamlike, draped in this.
Ernie, we're getting some. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So I'll start. Like the lady singing in the radiator, David Lynch's Eraserhead, hauntingly dreamlike, draped in the beautiful electric of sequined skies, her voice calls to a nostalgia in the dark, echoed of sweet surrender secrets at the end of the day, as her minds find the islands of illusion and mist between the waking world and the fantastic of our subconscious.
Ooh.
Okay, you're gonna love this close up.
Oh, look at that! Look at that!
No, it's better. Watch.
Look, it's better.
Yeah.
Let me see. Does it go up as does it go up as nostrils?
Look at my hair.
There goes one. There you go. And then look at the close up. I could have gone tighter, but I said that's close enough.
We love you, Lost in Thought.
Because if I would have zoomed in any tighter, the viewers at home would smell him. You know.
Okay. Be like, ugh, it smells like Lost in Thoughts in the room. I'm kidding. Lost in Thought, take it away. That was beautiful. Who is next?
Coming up next, let's hear it for another new voice.
Another new voice.
Let's hear it
Who
for
is it?
Jackie Lewis.
Woo!
How y'all doing this evening? So this poem is called A New Me. I'm a bad version of anybody else. And at the same time, I'm not quite the best version of myself. How can I be? I'm learning who I'm meant to be. Daily taking strides, aiming to be better 1% each day. Sometimes depression gets the best of me. Days when thoughts outweigh my motivation. Days when eating is a heavy undertaking. Life gets heavy. I realize I'm not immune. There's more light than dark. But sometimes the darkness is so dark and the light feels so far away. Good days are sometimes a day away. I have no choice but to wait. I'll sleep today away and wait to wake to find a new day and find a new way. The new day has to come. I make a choice now. Life gets better. Living each moment with intention, the situation is the same. I am no longer Jacob. Israel is my name. God has called me by name. I am chosen. So why should I worry? I have lost everything, and he has replaced it with better. Me and Job have that in common. Favor is an understatement. We accept the parts of me that I try to hide. My heart is laid bare at the throne. My days still have darkness, but I choose to face the light. You can't convince me that I'm not God's favorite. God favors me. I am a bad version of anybody else. and at the same time, I'm not quite the best version of myself. Learning to love God before myself, living each moment with intention. Does it really matter how far the light is at the end of the tunnel? As long as I can see the light, that's the sign that the trial has to end. Thank you.
Let's hear for new voice, Jackie Lewis.
That was beautiful.
That was beautiful.
The first line, I was like, that got me.
Hey, did you hear about the semicolon that broke the law?
What?
He was handed 2 consecutive sentences.
Okay, Ernie B.
Oh, I turned my own drums off. Boo. There.
Oh, Ernie B, I was going to ask you before we move on to the last 2 performers. I was going to ask you if you could like rotate the stinger music a little more.
I only have 9 tracks. I mean, originally I had 27, but for some reason when I put them on another flash drive, the unit on stage won't read them, so I'm using this old flash thumb drive.
Okay.
That has 9 on there. But then when I take it and I put it on my computer at home, it says it's corrupt and it won't read it. And I've tried it on several other computers, but this unit here still reads it, so don't get me started.
I know. Okay.
Don't get me started.
Enough said. Thank you, Ernie B, for everything you do.
Yes. You asked.
I know. That was my fault.
Huh?
That was my bad.
Oh, my internet always works.
He's always checking the speed
Yeah,
all
but see,
the time.
but no, the Danimal just said, "Does the internet work?" And I go, "It always works." And he goes, "Aren't there more tracks on the internet?" But see, these are royalty-free tracks. Because I deal enough with copyright crap all the time for streaming music. I get hit with copyright claims from the bands that actually recorded the songs when they play here. And they get hit with their own shit. It's like, well, what the fuck? See,
Okay.
that's why I drink.
Okay. Thank you very much, Ernie B. And to show Ernie B how much you appreciate him, he's got some QR codes on the back of his monitors. Ernie B, point them out. So if you want to pass him along a $1, $5, $10, $500, hey, it's much appreciated. Lost of Thought, take it away.
Another new voice.
Another new voice.
Let's hear it for Aaron Carlos.
How you guys doing? All right, cool. My name is Aaron Carlos. I am a musician, a writer, and a spoken word artist from Phoenix. I moved to Austin last Tuesday.
Oh, wow.
All right. Yeah, I was definitely led here. So I'm going to share an original piece with you guys, and hopefully I can get the cadence right, and it'll land. So here we go. All right. He tells you he loves you, but he lacks the capacity to love, the understanding thereof, the reach to follow up with what he speaks. The attraction is there. The idea, it's real. But he acts like it is before he's shown the integrity it takes to love you in an unconditional state. You're misled. You're hungry for love, so you're misfed. Not taking the time it requires to see past the mask, so you buy the disguise, only to realize after the fact he's been misread. Now it's too late. He's in your head, your bed, your bread. Abusive and manipulative with a hand around your heart and his foot on your heart threads. Fully vested now, then spread. Putting your life on the line for this man, but he's more concerned with how you look on his arm and sex than a plan. No future to hold, no future at hand. Plane stuck in the air with no plans to land. He's got you gassed up until you're gassed out, turning circles till you pass out. Nosedive, crash loud, rash route. Looking to be led. But the only place they lead you is through pain and to bed. It's the same games. Different men, same dance, same steps, same pain. Fed by your need to be heard. Not realizing it's the games that they play that brings hurt. Putting everyone but yourself first, soul first, growth first, kids first. Shit hurts, but it's all lessons meant to teach you if you just learn. Better hold back and build a foundation before you fall past. Get a clear picture, get the whole facts. Don't bet big without the goal stats. You're a whole prize to the right man. I'm just tired of seeing good women fall in the wrong hands. I see my mother beat until she couldn't stand. As a 5-year-old, I didn't understand. But at least now I know how to be a good man. You deserve better, but you gotta see it. And when you finally do, you gotta believe it. Cause what they put you through, your kids see it. It's a new season, gotta use reason. Cause the same choices, only repeat them. If you know he's bad, then you gotta leave him. If you see the signs, then you gotta read them. If he don't build you up, girl, you don't need him. It's about more than love. It's about your soul's freedom. Poem.
Let's hear it for Aaron Carlos.
Woo! Oh,
know-
wait. I was going to say he's from Phoenix. Isn't Andrew Horniman from Phoenix?
Well, yeah.
Do you know Andrew? I'm kidding.
He's a comedian.
I know.
Do you know a guy named Tom? No, I'm just kidding.
Everyone
No,
knows
You know
Tom.
what he was saying. I mean, the way he was reading. I mean, it was a heavy piece.
Uh-huh.
But he was talking about he was hoping to get the rhythm right. And I'm sitting back here, and I didn't want to do it because I didn't want to throw him off. But I'm thinking, I'm back here going.
All right, we got one more person left.
I know, but I'm just saying. I just want. I
he's a
almost
drummer.
felt like wanted to do like fucking. I mean, it was almost like it could have been a fucking a rap song.
It was.
You know?
It was.
You know,
It was
but
really good.
I don't like to interject in the middle of someone's piece because you know.
It's very rhythmic.
It was. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you very much.
And he's out of here. He's gone.
No, I know, but if the speaker's still outside. Okay, lost of thought. Who is closing out the night?
The final
Who
performance
else
of the evening.
can close other than this man? Let's hear it for Pandi.
And company. Oh, look at this all-star jam band. Get a chord, any chord. Another tuner?
Yellow. Cool.
Sunday morning rain is falling. Shed some color, shed some skin. There's a shot in innocent moments, unforgettable. You twisted fit the moment I'm in. They just get so crazy, living life gets hard to do. I would gladly
Someday will lead me back to that may be all I need. Darkness is all I see. Come and rest your bones with me. Driving slow Sunday morning, and I never want to leave. Just chase your every outline. Paint a picture with my hands. Back and forth we sway like branches in a storm. Change the weather, still together when it ends. Things just get so crazy, living life gets hard to do. I would gladly hit the road and go if I knew someday it would lead me to. Someday it would lead me back to that may be all I read. Darkness is all I see. Come and rest your bones with me. Driving slow on Sunday morning, I never want to leave. Things just get so crazy, living life gets hard to do. Sunday morning rain is falling and I'm coming to you. Someday will lead me back to you. Someday will lead me back to you.
Yeah, good old thing.
Yummy.
I just got the perfect name for Pandy's band.
This is like the 9th name for his band.
Pandy and the Acoustic Dream.
Ooh. That was kind of a dreamy song.
Yes, but let's hear it for Pandy.
Woo!
With Spooky McDougal and Dagny Gwimmin.
What's her first name again?
Dagny.
Dagny.
Yes.
Did he say it right? Okay,
Dagny.
cool.
Okay, yeah. I wanted to mention also because, of course, I was like all over about her guitar, but beautiful dress too.
Yep.
It looked great in the spotlight, all sparkly and stuff. You know.
I love it. I love it when folks come here to open mic and they just dud up. I love it. Where they're just like styling. Love it.
I remember when I was in elementary school, my mom actually bought me like 3 outfits from Garanimals.
Oh no!
So they were all like, if you're not old enough, you don't know. You might not know what Garanimals are, but it was like
It's basically Walmart took them over. They're the matching clothes.
yeah, and with the little tags, and they would match. And I went to like a 4th grade, and I'm wearing this shit, and somebody wrote on the chalkboard, "Ernie's in his duds," and class started, and the teacher didn't see it, so it stayed up there the whole time. I was all embarrassed. I was like, I had a green one, a brown one, and I think a blue one.
Did you have Toughskins?
I hated Toughskins. I hated Toughskins.
Dear God, look those up, people. You never want to have those.
I hated
Trust me.
Toughskins.
As I'm holding this tiny little football,
We need to get going
I'm
because Alyssa's going to start to hit the house lights.
I'm looking at yeah, I'm almost
And she's gonna start blasting some death metal and shit.
I almost tempted to.
I know.
I almost tempted.
But we
to
got 92 people watching online.
I'm almost tempted to say, Dagny, go long.
No, don't, please. You're gonna get sued. Don't do it, please.
Why would I get sued?
Because you're gonna throw so short it's gonna hit the monitor.
No, don't be throwing things in there, man.
And she's gonna start laughing so hard she's gonna trip and fall, and that it's not gonna look good. So let's not do that, okay? Yeah.
Okay, let's close this shit out.
Okay, Should we do the thing?
Let's do the thing.
You have been witness to the best,
The baddest.
open mic in the ATX, spoken and heard live every Sunday night at Kick Butt Coffee, Music, and
Booze.
It's not just an open mic, it is a show. Not a show without each and every one of you, including you, Spooky! Thank you and good night!
Eat more meat. I forgot I wanted to tell that story about.
All right, we're closed.
I forgot to tell that story about the time when she was playing and she kind of giggled on the verse, but she kept going. Like last month when Spooky was up there and he hit the chord and like there's this dramatic pause, and then he's like, "Fuck," because he couldn't remember the lyric. It was hilarious. Good night. No, I'm like delirious though. It's just like it's been one long day since like February. Oh shit! See, I forgot the show was off. Good night, night, y'all. Okay, we're done. Oh, and thank you, whoever's watching online. We appreciate it. We love you. We'll be back next week at 7 o'clock.